to leave Sri Lanka. Anyone want to go to Bahrain on Qatar? See a couple of lounges? Do you want to see what it's like? So here we are then, the lounge here at Colombo. So this is the one we're in by virtue of being One World Emerald, and yeah, it's a nice little lounge. There's not really a lot to it in fairness. So loos down there, we've got a bit of seating. The one thing about this lounge is that there are TVs everywhere, so if you don't like cricket, this isn't the lounge for you. Kids area, a few computers to be used, more seating. There's the entrance, how to get in. Lovely people. Here's a relaxing room. Is anyone in here? Quiet. Massage chairs and what have you. Don't worry, I know these two. I think I'll be allowed in. As we carry on. More seating over here, more seating over there. Got a little Etihad over there. Bit of reading. Here's where things get a bit more interesting. We've got self-serve across a range of spirits. A few beers and what have you. Moving around. Now it's about breakfast time here, so we've got some cornflakes and what have you. I mean, the spread's not amazing, but it's not bad. I've seen much worse. And obviously, being in Sri Lanka, you're going to expect some chicken red curry for breakfast, which actually is probably really nice. Bit of roti, bit of milk rice, coffee, a few juices. Moving around. Bread, bakeries. There we go. So it's alright. I've definitely been in much worse. See you later.
Side, please. Hello, sir. Good morning, Mr. Ashley. 19 kg, go straight and right, please.
Wow, she never stops. Good morning. She's very burgundy, isn't it? So this is alright, we've not even left the ground yet, and we've got a cold, refreshing towel being delivered, which is handy because that jet bridge was baking. Right then, let's have a bit of a seat tour, shall we? I'm in 19K, so economy class seat. But at least I got a window this time with a window. And we are on board this, ancient Airbus A330. And I'll tell you why it's ancient, because just look at it. It's not that bad. Let's have a look. Screen. Touch screen. We'll have a look at that a bit more later. Table. Fairly standard stuff. Pull-out drinks thing. Quite cute. But look at this. This is the problem down here. Can you see that? Can you see that enormous metal block? It's blocking half the legroom. So the legroom generally isn't bad. but that big thing means I can't actually stretch my legs out. And I won't mind, there's a few of them. I can see other seats that have got the same problem, so that's a bit naff. And I also can't find the power, which is also a bit troubling. Anyway, what else have we got? We've got a little thing to control the screen, which again has definitely seen better days. So, yeah, it's alright. It's 4 hours, 15-minute trip up to Doha. So, yeah, and I guess there's always the fact that we've got, yes, we have. We've got nozzles and lights, so always well. So yeah, there we go. See you later. Now, I don't like to be a moaning ninny, right? But even with the blinds down, this screen is rubbish. The glare reflection is terrible, and the brightness is awful, even though it's set to its maximum. It's almost unwatchable. I don't know. I'm not impressed. A couple more things then about this seat. You can tell it's ancient because there is no in-seat power. None. Not even USB-A. Nothing. So that's a bit naff, isn't it? And the other thing is, not necessarily a bad thing, but they give you a half decent pillow and a bit of a fleecy blanket in case you want to have a bit of a sleep. I don't think I'll be bothering 4 hours. I think I can just about stay awake for that. And lastly, you also at the seats you got a pair of headphones. They're fairly cheap. They're nothing special. They plug in just by the side of you and you get to watch the movies that are on the screen here. That said, they're not great. So if you've got an Airfly or something like that, that's the way to go. See you later. So, dinner has arrived. We've got a Diet Coke. We've got a couscous salad. We've got a luminous yellow thing. Mixed pickle. Water, but the main event, not the bread, although the bread's probably okay. Chicken biryani. See what it's like, shall we? And voila. There we go. What do we think? Good enough to eat? Let's see, shall we? It's okay. It's not especially spicy, but it's yeah, it's okay. I'll eat that. Sounds good. See you later.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye. Okay, so if you were paying attention, a couple of weeks ago we flew Qatar and we went through Doha and we ended up in a lounge. It was called the Gold Lounge and it was average. And obviously Doha does have a wide range of lounges, and again we were presented with the Gold Lounge, which we're thinking, so. But for whatever reason, we appear to have ended up in a different Gold Lounge, because this is the Gold Lounge North. And it couldn't be much more different. Let's have a look, shall we? The first things first, it's absolutely enormous. Absolutely enormous. It is like we are on the mezzanine of the entire place. I mean, it's about half of this terminal. And it's absolutely huge. Little bar over there. I say little. Quite big, really. Yeah, look at this. Open, airy, lots of seats with lots of power. Information desk over here. And we'll just have a wander around. I mean, this could take a while, to be fair, because it carries on and on and on around here. I've not even had a chance to explore it all fully yet myself, so you know, that tells you all you need to know. There's another food station here. I didn't even know this one existed. I've already had lunch here. Because it's quiet, this one it isn't actually operating at the minute, but it looks like a similar layout to the other end, so we'll go and have a look at that in a minute. Anyway, that's where you come in. Got a loser in here. I think the one thing I would say is that there's staff absolutely everywhere in here. Loads of people polishing, cleaning, you name it, they're doing it. So here we are, back past the information again. We've got the prayer room, we've got a smoking room, we've got the bar. I mean, just how light and airy does this feel? It is really quite impressive. It's not the nicest lounge in Doha, because that is... Hello? Hi. So it turns out that they don't really like you filming in this here lounge, so at which point I had to improvise a little bit and move on to an iPhone. So there you go, you get what you're given, I suppose. Fruit, sweets. I must admit, this lounge was really nice, and actually the way they did it was incredibly nice as well. It was all very polite. But yeah, the food station was pretty good actually. I mean, it was a quiet time of day, and there was lots of hot food on the go, and there was also a chef station going on as well. So yeah, I would definitely love to spend a bit more time in this place. So what do we think then? Here we are, finally. Wyndham Garden Hotel, Bahrain. So, long day of travel. Got here in the end. So what do we think? Lounge at Colombo. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. And the flight, first flight, 4 hours. I mean, that cabin, just way out of date, wasn't it? Just way out of date. You know, no in-seat power, screen was hopeless, content was okay, but no, just no. The business class was pretty, your last generation as well. So I think that needs to be refreshed pretty quickly, pretty urgently, that one. It would definitely make me think twice about taking that particular type of plane again. Then we got to Doha and the lounge there. Very nice actually. So that was the gold lounge. We went to the North version, and that was really good actually. Really good, really quiet. And yeah, very, very pleasant place to spend a few hours. And then that tiny hop over, it was only 30 minutes. Much better type of cabin. Obviously didn't get to enjoy very much. You just about got a drink down you, and then it was time to land again. So service was great, but you know, there wasn't much of it because it was such a short flight. But that said, very pleasant. You know, no complaints there. And yeah, I think it was something like 25 minutes after landing we were in the taxi to the hotel, so pretty good. All in all, yeah, long day but very pleasant. Would I do it again? I think I'd have to pick the plane a bit more carefully, but there we go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.